Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to bring you some cool methods on how to reload for competition your autoloader side-by-side and your pump shotgun. I'm Jimmy with Rhino Tactical, and you're going to learn something today. So now we're going to talk about how to load from traditional 4-shot shot shell caddies into an autoloader, semi-automatic, or whatever you have. In this case, this is a Benelli M1 Super 90 made by Terran Tactical. The technique is what I like to do, and you can decide whichever arm you want to use or hand. I take my non-primary hand, I come down with my middle finger and my ring finger, and I rest the middle finger on this side of the shell, and I rest the ring finger on this side of the caddy. I grab the 4 shells. They are resting now on my ring finger. I bring it to the gun, and I simply load. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reach down again, same technique. Bring it up, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back in. I shoot my rounds. I come back, index the other 4. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot my rounds. Index another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, did you guys notice what I was doing? I was working from left to right, because if I was doing this with my right hand, I would work from right to left. So you always want to keep the ergonomics in mind. That is basically the way you would load for a traditional caddy. Now, I recommend this for police and military who would carry an extra caddy. Never learn to use stripper clips because those things can fall if you dive on the floor, but these are pretty stable. So I recommend using these old school traditional 4 caddies, and you can get these anywhere still. If you look online, just look for shot shell caddies and you'll pick them up. So that is how we reload old school from a traditional shot shell caddy. So the way you would quickly reload a 12 gauge on a Stoeger or any side-by-side is, let's assume that you have one of these sliders, which, by the way, we designed in the 1990s, and they've been completely common ever since in single action shooting society. I also have a video on here of how I made this entire rig, because I'm a leather craftsman as well. If you want to check that out on the YouTube channel. But anyways, one of the things that you want to remember is the grab. So first, when you grab it, it's a 3-finger grip. Okay, so all you're doing is the index finger, the middle finger, and the thumb. And basically what you're doing is you're pulling and just tipping the gun down and rotating. So something like this. Now these are dummy rounds, so let's go ahead and close it up. And then I'm going to be on target. I'm going to press both triggers. Press, hit the ejector rod. That comes out. I roll the gun forward a little bit, push these in. 1, 2, hit the ejector rod, roll it forward. It's a quick, brisk pull back. Now once I do this, they should come out. Very, very simple. This one might stick at the end. We'll see. See, that one stuck. But sometimes you get rounds like that and you just have to manipulate them hand-wise. But this is basically how you reload, and how we reload for Western shooting, for single action shooting society. Or if you want to hold doubles in your pockets as well, you can shoot your side-by-side. You don't need this fancy rig as long as you have like 2 in this pocket, 2 in that pocket. Then you can grab and you can roll them. There are 2 techniques to doing this. One is down low, where you roll it down low in case you have like something really high and you have to go low. Or the other one is you stay here, come up, grab, and put them in up here. So there are 2 techniques depending on the situation in which you have. So that is how you reload any side-by-side coach gun. Okay, and the last and final way to load a semi-auto or a pump for a competition is through these sort of stripper clips. Now these can also be used a little bit technically, but I say competition because these aren't actually good for you if you're like on the field or with police or everything, and then you go prone and these all fly all over the place. In that sense, the traditional shotgun shell caddy or a vest with loops is much better than this. So basically, the technique for this is you fire your shots, you turn the gun to the right, making the loading port ergonomically feasible for yourself. You grab the shells, bring them up, and then you just push and push. Grab another 4, and you push and push. Straight through. You shoot your shots off, turn the gun again, grab another 4, 1, 2, grab another 4, 1, 2. Now we can load about 8 rounds, probably in about 1.5 seconds. I mean, it's fast. It's just boom, 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 turn, 1, 2, boom, 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 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. Then you can go 1, 2, grab, 1, 2, boom, 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 fire another 8 shots. So it is very, very fast. 4 rounds in about 3/4 seconds, and 8 rounds in about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds if you're really, really good and you practice all the time. So these are good for competition, but that is the best way to load right now for competition as far as the M1 Benelli Super 90 or another autoloader or a pump if you want to do it fast for competition. We hope you enjoyed that on Rhino Tactical, and we'll see you on the next video.